works. She is such a warrior for your community every single day. And I couldn't get done half of what I get done if I didn't have Michelle Harris as my partner and making sure that we were pushing forward and delivering for this and other communities across Chicago. Michelle is a respected leader. Now, there's a lot of black women in this room, and let me just tell you, you know how hard it is for us to be praised for the work that we do. We are that get the work done, but when it comes time to hand out the praise and the adulation, many times the room is silent. Not with this woman. Whether you're black, whether you're Hispanic, whether you're white, Michelle Harris is viewed with integrity, with respect, and as somebody who they know can get things done for them because she has my ear and my trust. I can't ask for a more valued, trusted partner in governing this city because no mayor does the work by herself. We have to have partnership. We have to have people who are compassionate, who are going to bring the ear of the community to the 5th floor. And that person for me, without a doubt, is Michelle Harris. And so the thing that's important for you all to know is obviously we got past Tuesday. There's another important election that we're all focused on. February 28th. February 28th in 2023, we need to be making history. We need to be making history. We need to make history in a couple different ways. Now, we need you all to be registered and to vote. You saw the results of Tuesday. The turnout was very low in the city. We didn't have enough people who believed that their ballot was going to make a difference. We have to turn that around completely. We don't need any close races, not my race, not Michelle's race. We need people to be registered. We need you to get out there and spread the word to your family, to your faith community, your block clubs. We need the turnout in Black Chicago, and the 8th Ward needs to lead that as the highest that we have seen in recent memory. Because our future is on the ballot on February 28th. The future of how we're going to move forward as a city. Are we going to continue to make progress? Are we going to return a leader and leaders who are unapologetic about building wealth in Black and brown Chicago? Or are we going to turn the page and go backwards? Because that's really what's at stake, ladies and gentlemen. We need leadership like Michelle Harris to be back in City Council to continue the work that we started over these last 3.5 years. I need your help to continue building wealth in Black and brown Chicago. I need your help to make sure we keep doing the thing to give our young people productive activities and take them from the streets. I need your help to make sure that the seniors all across our city are treated with respect, that have access to services and health care and safe communities and affordable housing. I can't do that work without your help. I need you to be there with me every step of the way. And Michelle is right. The good things that we have done all across Chicago, the media doesn't want you to know about that. Because what the media wants to do is portray us as a failed people. They want us to be characterized by the small number of us who aren't doing the right thing. Every time I come out into Black Chicago, what I see is a beautiful mosaic. A beautiful mosaic of people who love their city, who love their community, who love their church, who work hard every day, have retirees, people that are still out there on the job. This is what I know that Black Chicago looks like. And we can't let anybody characterize us in any way that is different than that. We've got to tell our own story. And we tell our own story by making sure that we guard against all the nonsense that's out there. Now, those of you who know your Bible, right? 2 Timothy chapter 4 talks about the fact that we will get to a time where the people will turn away from the truth. We can't let that time happen now in our city. This is one of the most important moments in our history. We have got to be the community that says we are going to lean into our faith. We are going to make sure that we tell the truth about who we are. But what does James 2 tell us? Faith without works is dead. So what I need you all to do is to be those workers. Not just go to church on Sunday, not just go to Bible study on Wednesday night. I need you to live your faith every day. And we live that by doing good works, by taking our faith out into the streets, out into communities. I need you to stand up and be that chorus all across Black Chicago to say, this is our moment. This is our time. We are not going to step back. We are going to continue to move forward. We believe in the plan and the vision, and we are going to make sure that we execute on Election Day on February 28, 2023. So educate yourself about the issues. We will arm you with the materials that you need. So when you hear the naysayers, they say, oh, Mayor Lightfoot hasn't done anything, right? Because you hear that. I know you hear that. I hear it. I need you to be able to say, let me just tell you about what she's done. And let me tell you about what her vision is. Let me tell you about the number of jobs created, the number of small businesses helped. Let me tell you about Invest Southwest and the billions of dollars going into Black and brown Chicago like never before. Let me tell you about what she's done to reduce crime. There's work to be done, ladies and gentlemen. We planted the seeds, we tilled the soil, and we're starting to see those green shoots come up like the good gardeners that we are. But we need to make sure that we continue the work so we can reap the harvest. That's what is at stake. And I need your help to do it. But where it starts is making sure you have a plan to get yourself registered to vote. You have a plan to make sure you are going to be voting. You have a plan to spread the word amongst your neighbors. And when it comes time to it, you need to make sure that Michelle Harris comes back as the Alderwoman of the 8th Ward. So now I know I'm standing between you and bingo. And I see some great gifts have already been given out. And I won't hold you any longer. I appreciate you for everything that you've done to support me. This community has welcomed me every single time that I've been here. And, you know, let me also just give some love here to our state senator. This man is a great leader, doing great work in Springfield on behalf of this community, but also all across city of Chicago. I can't get done anything in Springfield without LG Sims' work. So we need to make sure that he continues to be strong. Thank you for re-electing him on Tuesday. More work to get done. Thank you. God bless you all. If I don't see you before Thanksgiving, make sure you're cooking some good food, you're eating some good food, and you're taking care of those in the community who need our help.
Alderman, first of all, I want to say you're aware of the importance of this election in 2022.
Yes.
Yes, it's powerful.
Right, it is.
But it's not going to be as powerful, in my opinion, as the election in 2023.
Right.
Okay? My show is called The Bradley Report. My viewing audience know that I come to talk to leaders that I know.
Right.
Could you explain to them, first off, I'm sorry, could you spell your name so that they can get it and put everything together?
Okay.
The ward that you're from, and then let them know the things that you have done, what you plan to do, and why it's important that we stand united to make sure that Lori, the mayor, get reelected.
All right, Alderman Michelle Harris, MICHELLEHARRIS, and I'm from the 8th Ward. So Gator, I couldn't thank you enough for doing this. I've been here 16 years and I haven't been idle. I've built multiple projects. I could go from building the South Shore High School, Rosenblum Park, to building Gately Stadium recently, which is now going to become the indoor track and field, the only one in the state, hydraulically banked track and field. It is also the home to After School Matters. I could go up and down of all the partnerships, Imani Village, Calumet Heights, Imani Village, Avalon, and now, and I keep saying Montclair, Avalon,
right.
Montclair, Calumet Heights, and now Imani Village, senior housing. Also, Imani Village, we're partnering with the city of Chicago to build single-family homes here on 23 acres of land. The partnerships that I have found and built, and in the north end of the ward, Gator, we getting ready to build 6 to 9 sound stages at 78th.
That's what I was to say. Could you say that again?
Yes, at 78th in South Chicago, and the north end of the ward in the South Shore grid, we're going to build 6 to 9 sound stages there, which will be a landmark transformational project for that grid, because everybody knows that build it and then all the resources will follow. So that will help to transform the 79th Street corridor in ways that I cannot begin to talk about. Everybody is already speculating and trying to buy land and property over there.
You know, for my viewing audience, we go way back, but we ain't telling our age, we just 24.
That's it.
But we were taught that an individual that provides service to the constituents is an honor. Stroger taught her, he groomed me. That's how I ended up with Jerry Butler. So it ain't far-fetched when we hear a mayor that's explaining how she invested in the Southwest.
Let me tell you, Invest Southwest is transformational, and what it does to help corridors like mine who have not, people aren't leaving, they just aged out. They've been here 40, 50 years, they tired, but they don't have a succession plan. So now she's helping businesses like Fatburger come to the 800 block of East 87th Street. Businesses like S2 Grill, which is thriving. Ted London up on 87th Street was an early recipient. Essential Elements is planning to apply to expand her business into a vacant property on 87th Street. These Neighborhood Opportunity Fund grants begin to just transform what our communities look like. We getting Justice of the Pie at 87th and Blackstone. What an amazing project for our community. A young black girl who lives in the community baking pies and selling her goods here is amazing.
It is right. You know, there's a lot of people that's running, and they all got a right to run.
Yes.
So I want to end on this, which is positive. Out of all the ones that's running, when I look on LinkedIn or when I check their resume, Lori is the only one that got mayor on it.
Thank you. And we are supporting the mayor here in the 8th Ward.
Love you.
Love you too. Thank you.